Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Taylor Alexis back with another video. So today I thought I would just do I guess it's like a tutorial kind of, or a watch me do something or whatever, but basically it's like a marble ombre mixture on an extra long nail, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm just fitting the nail on here and getting the necessary tips that are gonna fit on the nail perfectly, and I did not have extra long nail tips at this time, so I did use the double tip method. The double tip method is an unnecessary method now that they have extra long tips, but if you don't have them like me, then this is what you have to do. But be very careful with this. As you can see in this part, where I added the tip, the extra tip is like extra space or like extra nail tip on the sides, so you want to cut those off because you're going to run into the problem that I always run in when I don't cut them off. You'll probably see it later in the video. I don't think it's coming up yet, but there's going to be like an indentation in the side of the tips. But in this point in the video, you see it right here, I think. Yeah, I'm showing you guys right here. I'm doing a voiceover of this video, so that's why it's like we're kind of watching it together. But at this point, I'm still just shaping the sides, the top. I was trying to let you guys see it good, but I don't know about this. So at this point, I'm starting to put the acrylic on the nail. You can see the products that I'm using in the video. If you would like me to put the products in the description box, I will, but I also show you guys everything. So yeah, I am starting off with like a pink nudish color. I like this color for this particular nail because most of the times I like to use more brown nudes, but I like this pink nude for this because it gives me like a pink lemonade vibe. If y'all see the yellow acrylic, that's my favorite acrylic brand other than my clear acrylic. I love acrylics. This is not a promotion or anything. I'm just shouting her out because I love her business so much. She's the bomb. But in this part, I am filing down the nail as you would if you were doing like a regular client. When you're doing this, you want to be absolutely sure, if you're using like one of those silicone nails, you want to be absolutely sure that you don't foul off like this silicone. I'm using a primer for the acrylic. Obviously I didn't have to do all of this because it's just like a fake nail, like it's nobody's real nail, so it didn't have to stick on, but I just decided to do it for the sake of the video in case you guys are doing this on a regular client. So I'm just taking some of my white and my yellow and I'm gonna start marbling it in. I kind of mixed this a little too much up here and my acrylic was too wet, so just learn from what I'm doing and see how you would like to do it, because obviously I was going a bit overboard. This one's a little better, but the perfect marbling I think is this last one, or is one more after this. One of these I loved how it came out. It looked way better. And I wish it would have been closer to the top because the ombre of course was gonna cover it up a little bit. But as you're laying down your marble, you want to I always make sure I do mine extra thin because you don't want a really thick nail, because you can always do the thin marbling and then add on clear acrylic on top. But y'all see this marble? Doesn't it look so much better than the rest? And again, you want to make sure you're being extremely careful not to get this stuff on the side of the silicone finger because it will damage. I got mine from Red Iguana, if you guys are wondering. I don't use it that much. I've recently started to use it a little bit more just because I want to promote my work and practice other designs that clients don't want to pay for. So yeah, but I'm just adding my nude to create the ombre look, and you're just going to add as much as you need or want to. At the end, I noticed I should have added a bit more and went up a bit more, but I was in a rush, as I always am, so this is how it works. But for when you guys are doing it, just make sure that you're going up a bit more than I did.
I'm talking about money. I'm talking about money. Everybody's driving all the way to nowhere. No time left, we're dying.
So for this part, you can kind of see that my pink, well, my nude is kind of, it's kind of like pinkish in the middle of the nail, and it looks bad, but when the clear and everything was on top of it, it didn't look that bad. But if you don't want to run into this problem, make sure you are cleaning all of the product off of your brush, and you might want to use a separate monomer, honestly, because you're using white, so the monomer can kind of stain from the acrylic being in there. Just a little tip. But now I'm adding my clear on top of the nail, and after that I'm going to file it and shape it a little bit more. Just keep adding as you see fit until you get that perfect square shape. I should have added a little bit more at the top, but I didn't. It still worked a little bit. But if you want a sharp square, then I would say make sure you're adding that clear evenly, looking at it from all different angles to see if it's in that perfect square shape. So my brush always gets really messy from the acrylic. So now I've learned that I literally have to clean it off right after each use. I would not do that in the past, and it would cause my brushes to mess up so quick. I probably have only had this brush for a few months, and the bristles look a mess because I was not cleaning it properly. But now I've learned to put that baby in some acrylic remover right after you're done. But now I'm just filing the nail like I said I would be before. You want to make sure it's even and smooth all over. And again, be careful not to mess up the fake silicone skin, whatever you want to call it.
It feels so good, like a sugar sweet kiss, skin soft and smooth. I'm talking about money.
So when you're finished up with your drilling, you want to file the nail with the nail filer just to make it more sharp than what it already is, because right now it's just looking like a square, but I want it to be looking like a sharp knife square. Like it'll cut somebody. So just keep on shaping it until you get that perfect square. You just gotta keep on. Make sure you're doing the top, the sides, everywhere.
And then they might care. Don't take it personal. I'm talking about me too. What else should we do? What else should we do? But like a sugar sweet kid. Skin soft and smooth. I'm talking about money. I'm talking about money. You know you like it too. You know you like it too.
When your nail, not your square, is how you want it to be, then you will use your buffer, butt the nail out, make sure it's even more smooth than it already is. Then you're gonna start with your gel application.
Everybody's climbing.
So after it's done buffing, you're gonna want to put it under your UV lamp with your clear. What in the world? But with your clear gel polish, make sure you put the whole nail with gel, because sometimes I miss a few spots and I don't like that. But anyway, you're gonna put it. I put it on 90 because I like 90. Stick it in and let it sit. And this is the finished product. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for my next video.